Hello, the internet. We're live. This is Massive Damage Adventures. My name is Merrick Moyer. My pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be running this impromptu one-shot of Everyday Heroes tonight with these lovely folks. Say hello, lovely folks.
Hello.
Hello.
We'll do a little bit of player introductions, first starting with Jen, who is not here and will be joining us later, so we'll go to Tim.
Hi, my name is Tim, playing a tough hero with a subclass of Scrapper.
Nice. Patrick.
My name is Patrick. My pronouns are he, him. I'm playing a strong brawler.
Ooh. Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Pronouns are she, they, and I'm going to be playing an agile scoundrel.
And Jen is going to be playing a charming duelist. And so if you watching now are just coming into Everyday Heroes and don't know much about the game, it is this big, thick, honkin' book right here. It's by Evil Genius Games. It is the spiritual successor to the D20 modern system, which came out like 20 years ago. And it is 5th edition rule set modern role-playing. On your screen below, you can see a whole bunch of their cinematic adventures scrolling by. And basically they have a whole bunch of movie licenses that you can then apply to your own game. If you want to play as Highlanders, or you want to be in The Crow, or Pacific Rim, which is of course my favorite. And if you like the idea of Pacific Rim or perhaps Kong Skull Island, you still have, let's go take a look, 13 hours to get in on their most recent Kickstarter, which is called the Legendary Bundle. It's got over 1,000 backers right now. It's raised 113,000 US. They've hit a bunch of stretch goals. They'd love to hit a couple more. If they get another $2,000 before the morning, they are going to unlock a set of Skull Island dice, which will be free with every physical pledge. And the Pacific Rim dice set, those also unlock at 115K. So pretty close for those. Yeah, and like, so just like a bit about that Kickstarter, because, you know, we want to celebrate it. We want to drive people to their page. Evil Genius Games has been really, really cool in like supporting us with our review in this one shot and so on. The Kickstarter is for 2 cinematic adventure paths. So 2 full campaigns that bring you from level 1 to level 10 in Kong Skull Island or in Pacific Rim. And so it's an entire like self-contained campaign. There's like map tiles and cardboard tokens and bestiaries and how to build more Jaegers if you're going Pacific Rim. And then they also just added the option for add-ons where you can get STL files, if you're a 3D printing aficionado, to print your own Jaegers. And, like, Skull Island beasties. So those are some cool
Jaegers.
things. Yeah, but Jaegers.
Jaegers,
Right?
I mean,
But,
like,
but-
respect to Monster Rules, but Jaegers, I'm sorry.
but Jaegers against the giant monsters from Kong Island.
Just take all the toys and smash them together.
I feel like this would be a scenario where the Jaegers would be fighting the Kong Island monsters, but then the Pacific Rim monsters show up, and everyone's just like, oh, I see, this is the real problem here. And then you see King Kong and, like, Dizzy Danger just, like, you know, just do their thing. Maybe even Godzilla makes an appearance. That'd be cool. Oh my god,
Absolutely.
that'd be awesome, actually.
I mean,
Jaegers and Godzilla?
yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm really excited to see whatever their season of 2024 is, because they had their like 8 that they were doing throughout 2023, which they're all scrolling below, and the ones that are missing are Rambo and Universal Soldier because they're not out yet. But like, what other movie properties did they get? None of the ones behind me. Alien, Stargate, and Blade Runner are licensed by other companies. I just put those up because, thematic. But who knows? What do we got? I mean, Godzilla makes sense. They're in the Kong universe already.
Yeah, that would be actually pretty sweet.
No.
If you could be Godzilla, it'd be pretty sweet.
I know,
Otherwise, it'd be awful.
I don't feel like that would count as everyday heroes.
I mean, Pacific Rim isn't really then.
Yeah, well, no, because the people themselves are like still mortal, so they just have really awesome equipment and gear.
What about the
I mean-
Highlanders?
Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
They live
That-
every day.
Just regular
fair.
folk.
There's
Okay,
some
so
cool
yes,
rules in the Highlander one.
what I want to know is like, canonically, are Highlanders, other than the fact that they die only under special circumstances and usually have a lot of experience because they live so long, do they have any other like physical characteristics that make them stand out beyond that? Like, are they also like super strong and tough on top of everything else, or is it just?
It depends. So
Eh.
first, if you go with the second movie, they're space princes, so they're aliens. But we ignore that one. But then if you go with the TV show, there's like magic and all sorts of wild stuff that gets added in,
Stuff we also ignore.
Well, it kind of
No,
crossed
sometimes-
over to the movies with that, like with the fourth one, where they put the two of them, where they put Connor and Duncan together. Anyways,
I didn't really ever watch the first one.
now what about the cartoon?
They made a cartoon.
You didn't see the cartoon? Oh my god, it's
No.
Highlander in a post-apocalyptic Mad Max future.
How have I never seen this?
It's so good. Oh, what was his name? It's not Connor McLeod, but he's the last of the clan McLeod, and he's another Highlander.
I feel like he just goes
So
around
good.
and kicks a huge amounts of ass because that's usually
Quentin.
what Highlanders did.
Quentin McLeod. In the post-apocalyptic medieval 27th century, Ramirez mentors young Quentin McLeod, who must seek pacified immortals, gain their knowledge through a non-lethal form of quickening, and free the land from the evil immortal overland, Cortan. Overlord, Cortan.
I mean, that's fair.
This
They're
guy's-
In the 90s.
What's with this non-lethal form of quickening? What's with that?
It was
That
for
doesn't
kids.
sound very fun.
It was for kids.
Yeah, but like
Oh,
yeah.
it was in the 90s. Look at that.
I mean, I
There's
guess it is the future, so
40
they
episodes
eventually,
of
like,
this.
Yeah.
figured out how to drain their power without decapitating them. But
Someone must have been
But-
like, okay, we got to do something better than this. This
Oh
is
my
just.
god, that was so good. I love that. Anyways,
Someone would have tried to figure it out at some.
we're very off the rails. Everyday heroes.
anyway,
We're gonna play a game tonight. We're going for about an hour and a half. This episode will be up on YouTube quickly, but probably not before the end of the Kickstarter, which is tomorrow morning. Other cool things, we're Roll20 ambassadors, and if you want to try out Everyday Heroes, you can actually go to roll20.net and pick up the free quick start, where you can play their adventure Welcome to the Jungle with 4 pre-made characters. Try it out right now. You can also pre-order their stuff, like the Everyday Hero stuff, on the Roll20 Marketplace, which has like a 20% discount right now. But if you're not worried about saving the money, and maybe you want to get the physical copies, you can use our QR code down there and go directly to their web store, buy their stuff, and it supports our stream. So that's pretty cool. We will also be using Syrinscape today, which has official Everyday Heroes soundscapes. So, it's just all around. It's everywhere. It's Roll20, it's Syrinscape. It's on your computer with us. I'm like vamping just a little bit because I know that Jen is just about to arrive. And I'm like, if I can just
stop.
Okay, so deep into Highlander lore. Let's get
Okay, cool.
Merrick, what's your favorite joke?
What's my favorite joke? Literally could not think of a joke to save my life at this moment now.
Yeah, because I asked you, obviously.
Obviously. I don't know. I'll just plug, the review as well. Patrick and I.
On Jen's stream?
Hey, there we go. There's Jen. Patrick and I reviewed, we flipped through the entire Everyday Heroes book just last week, and that review is up on YouTube. So if you want a more in-depth look at the pages, we did that for you.
Why do you think we're playing this game right now?
Because it was so exciting.
I couldn't stop bugging Merrick.
And I was like, I could definitely cozy forge on Monday. Or we could play Everyday Heroes.
And now we're here. Rose. Now we're heroes. Heroes.
Very good. Yeah. Well, I think I will kick us off. Because Jen is settling in. The temperature is 46 degrees Celsius. The hottest it's been in 100 years. It's so hot, you could fry an egg on the sidewalk. Air conditioners are cranked, and anyone without a unit is desperately looking to cool down. Just staying outside for too long can be deadly. We're going to kick off at a classic diner just outside the main downtown area. It's called the Rocket, and it's got a beautiful old-fashioned rocket on the front. And you know what? We're just going to jump straight to the map, to the virtual tabletop so everybody can see it. And there we are. This is a map by Tom Kartos.
Hey!
Oh, hey.
Our boy!
Yay!
Tom Kartos started a new Patreon called TC Modern and is doing all sorts of modern maps.
It's oddly synchronous.
It's well timed. Roll20 is doing that thing though where it's set up to the left. It's not it won't center. It doesn't actually. That's a thing that just Roll20 does. So I'm gonna quickly edit our width. Give us a little bit more space. To the left. Hello.
Creature from the darkness. It's Jen.
Whoa, it's so red.
Did you match me on purpose?
I did. Of course I did.
All right.
Halo twins. Boop.
Do
Whoa.
that. Perfect.
Sliding around.
Sliding
Alrighty.
around. And switch back to the layers. Jen, welcome to the stream.
Thank you. I apologize for being late.
Oh, no worries. How was baseball?
Windy.
Windy.
It did seem like it was picking up out there.
Yeah, I am windblown and freezing.
Orange.
It is crazy windy
Oh.
over on the island too, so it's more synchronous craziness.
There we go.
Nothing like combat to warm us up.
Exactly.
I'm assuming that's why we're looking at a map, right?
We're looking at a map. So it's super hot out, and you're all at a diner. You may or may not know each other. And so you can all control your tokens. Please go ahead and set yourself up with wherever you are, and then we'll go around and you can describe your characters. Why don't we start from the bottom of the overlay, and that means Patrick, then Lexi, then Tim, then Jen. Patrick, please introduce us to your character and how they are hanging out at the Rocket Diner.
For tonight's affair, I will be playing the role of Owen Williamson, an absolute brick shithouse of a man. He's wearing a very loosely opened little woolen shirt, sleeves rolled up, hairy arms, big beard, probably sipping on I don't know, coffee would be too hot right now. something it's like a lemonade with ice in it.
Mm,
And he's
mhm.
just kind of kicked back and not wanting to go outside because it's 46 degrees out.
It's hot. It's real uncomfortable.
That's a nightmare
Like-
beyond all reckoning.
Holy
What is it in Celsius?
That
40
is Celsius.
that's
46 Celsius.
46 Celsius.
You're joking, right?
46 Fahrenheit wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah,
So we're dead.
That's,
We're dead. Okay.
that's why we're in the diner, not outside.
Because the sun has come to Earth.
All right. Lexi, you
My
want to go?
turn.
Yay.
Yeah. So Skylar is sitting at the bar. She's definitely not wearing that hoodie right now. Underneath, she's just got like a casual white business shirt that she's got the top couple buttons unbuttoned, sleeves rolled all the way up. The black hoodie is sitting on the chair beside her, and she is kind of poking awkwardly at a piece of pie in front of her, not entirely sure if she's eating it or not.
The ice cream is just a puddle beside it.
Yeah.
Came out that way.
Was there even ice cream? It was just there's
Creme anglaise at that point.
yeah.
I thought I had a milky plate.
Yep.
Interesting style, but I'll take it.
All right, Tim, who are you playing?
I'm playing Tyrone Kwan. He is a pretty tall and broad-shouldered man of Asian descent. He's wearing a sleeveless t-shirt and jeans because, again, it's that hot out, and he's certainly not going to be wearing anything else. Currently at the counter, enjoying root beer with a lot of ice, like extra ice, and ice water with extra ice, and a chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes.
That's heavy.
Yes.
What a choice on a 46-degree day.
Jen.
He's got 2 beverages with extra ice. By the way. He'll be fine.
Hello, I am playing Everjohn, and they are impeccable in a 3-piece suit with beautiful long pink hair and like a cut jaw, and they are and they have a cane, and they are sitting in this booth over to the side where they can kind of see the entire diner, and they have a little notebook, like picture like a little bookie notebook or something that looks small but kind of suspicious, and they're just taking shorthand notes as they watch how business happens in this diner, and all they are drinking is like an iced matcha.
Mm. So everybody who has the ice drinks, you know, the ice cubes are like this thin. The air conditioner in the diner is laboring. It's really trying to keep up, but it sounds like it's on its last life.
Just to add to the heat, Tyrone has also just slathered his chicken fried steak with hot sauce. It's just like, you know what? If you can't beat the heat,
Tyrone hates himself. We understand.
He's just taking the hot sauce and just rubbing it into his eye.
All right.
This must feel better than the heat outside.
Also, I assume Skylar is sitting at the diner bar, just holding a pistol aloft.
Yes, she's absolutely.
Hello,
No.
this is pie.
She's doing it because her ice cream melted.
You-
This is what you get.
So
I thought there was going to be another problem. Actually, I'm the problem.
It's me. Hi.
yeah. So you are enjoying the slight break from the heat. It's not hugely busy in here, but there are definitely other people like hiding from the heat in the air conditioning. There are 2 people on staff that you can see, probably more back in the kitchen. And that's when you start to hear the screaming. From the back, in the kitchen, there is a shout of alarm, a blood-curdling scream, and then 2 shots as a gun goes off.
Skylar, come
Son of a bitch. Okay.
What's in me?
Tyrone is going to like leap the counter.
Okay.
Skylar definitely like jumps to her feet and starts reaching for something, but hesitates. But does start moving towards the back.
So you can see that the door is right there. So Tyrone will need to come over, through here and like into this back sort of prep area. You can see through the sort of like delivery bit where people will ring up like the ready orders. That there is a cook like lying down on the ground, like wide-eyed, terrified, looking up at something that you can't see. They're backing up and trying to get into the pantry.
Huh.
Tyrone, save them!
Is the service window like big enough for me to just dive through?
Absolutely.
Parkour, hang on the
Yeah.
top, peek through.
Yeah, I'll go through.
Yeah. Give us our first roll of the game, Tim.
My God, let suck.
Give us an acrobatics roll.
Base 17. So then try. So that is a 21.
Nice. Like with beautiful grace and skill, you slide right through like like a kung fu movie.
Tyrone cementing himself as the badass in like the first minute.
Yeah.
And so you drop in and you can see 2 men in business suits. One of them is on the ground, bleeding out, holding a gun. The other one is pulled up and secured to the ceiling by their feet.
What?
What?
I'm still learning
I would like to reiterate what?
I'm still learning the new things to get to layers, but here we go.
Question.
Yeah.
I'm not there. I can't see this. I still want to know. Is their suit affected by gravity? Like, is their tie flapping
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
is their
yeah.
coat winging, or are they perfectly okay?
Is this
A legitimate
another
concern.
like service window there?
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like a smaller one just looking into the dishwashing area.
Yeah, I would like to stealth up to kind of like there, so that I can kind of hopefully spy through and get a vantage point.
Okay,
But also, yeah, that
go ahead and make a stealth check.
if it comes to that, yes. That is a 13 plus 8, so 21.
Ooh. Very.
What are your numbers?
Very
What do
good.
you got going on here?
That's the
You
one
got
that they have
everything going
expertise
on.
in.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
She's good at everything.
that would do.
No, not at everything.
All right. So, what do Ever and Owen do now that 2, athletic-looking badasses have jumped and run towards the gunfire?
You first, O-Town.
Please don't call me O-Town. From underneath the table, out of a duffel bag, he will draw a sledgehammer.
Hammer space.
Carrying it around.
Just a full length duffel bag that he keeps just tucked under the table. It's very suspicious. And it's literally only containing 1 sledgehammer. Big red.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just gonna chuck on into the kitchen.
All
He's gonna
right.
try it. He's gonna try and parkour the rail or the
Do it.
counter.
Do it up. Give us
Let's
an
try and go.
acrobatics.
Go.
My brain stopped working because I was like, an acrobatics test. Check. Roll. What is
Cycle
this
through
system?
systems.
Check.
Whatever that thing is.
Roll the
We'll spend
dice.
1 point of momentum.
Okay, buy an additional d20. Now you have to roll low, though.
We have group
Wow.
momentum?
Okay.
No.
A 19.
We're playing 5e.
Oh, okay.
19? Yeah, easily able to hop this counter. Like, you kick a plate of pie out of the way. Ice cream falls on the floor, but it's more of a... but it's more of a sludge.
I do one of those like one hand slap on the counter
Yeah.
and then like go horizontal with the sledgehammer in the main hand.
Yeah, that's exactly how I pictured it. And your foot just clips this plate that goes...
Meant to do that.
All right, so you can see this right now. Jen, what do you do?
So ever they stand up and they, like a brush, and then they'll kind of mosey over with their cane on their shoulder in that way that they're not rushing, but like a murderer in a movie, they still end up there pretty quickly. They don't look like they're rushing.
Yeah.
Weird thing to compare yourself to.
Yeah, those are choice words.
I didn't hear we were good guys in this game.
Not necessarily. You're just everyday people. Everyday
That's
heroes.
that's not what the name of the game is.
It's literally in the title who you are.
Well,
I mean, hero
no,
is
so
subjective, right? It depends on the community that you're with.
yeah, I think it's everyday heroes, and it's not necessarily focused on us.
Oh. So Bruce Willis is going
Oh.
to drop in at some point.
Yeah.
Jason Statham,
Yeah.
Known as everyday heroes, those guys.
The Rock
Yeah.
punches through the front window.
But yeah, I'll just kind of get up. I'm assuming if Owen didn't have enough speed to get in, I don't
I do.
yet.
Yeah, you can. You could both take the dash action.
Oh, if I
mean-
could take the dash, I'm just gonna book straight into the back door then.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. Then I'll go to like here and I'll kind of peeky poo through the window.
All right.
Owen just walks past Skylar, very confused. It's like crouch down.
All right.
Doing?
I don't
And-
know. Can you even see me?
Probably not. You flipped a cardboard box over and underneath, looking in.
And so all of you are now in a position to see the guy bleeding on the ground, holding the gun and pointing it at the ceiling, suddenly just get pinned to the ground by a long forked spear.
Are you kidding me?
And you hear a low clicking.
This is awesome.
This escalated so fast.
So fast.
Yes, Jen.
Is it a trident?
It is launched from a you know what? We're gonna go try it. We're gonna go try it. It was a stab down. Yeah.
Guys, we're fighting Aquaman.
I don't think so. I think
No.
it might be a predator.
No.
There was a
might
slight
be a predator.
shimmer around in the space above the the person.
So we're all dead. Cool, let's roll new character. I don't know. Skylar, you might be.
I think it'll find Skylar.
All right. Well, let's roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
boy.
I didn't realize this
Here's
was.
the fun thing.
I didn't realize
Oh,
this was
these
LA.
Advantage on initiative.
These rolls are hot tonight. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Just
So,
like the weather. Wah, 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 wah.
dead, dead, dead,
Okay.
dead, dead, dead. Throw in the initiative order, which is new. Oh, didn't work. Go in. There we go. You. Oh, it did go.
No, this
It doubled.
escalated real. This escalated real quick.
Alarmingly so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Feel like you do. Oh.
All right, so we just need Skylers.
17. Oh, I can put it in myself, can't I?
Oh yeah, no worries though.
That's okay. I did the exact same thing where I was going to yell it out. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. There we go. We throw that in. We also have a chat from DC Sanders Sarts. The Rock will take over your stream and ruin the campaign forever. I don't think so. The Rock, I think, would be a wonderful addition to any gaming stream.
If The
Really
Rock
would.
wants to join our stream, he can do whatever he would like.
It's true.
Yeah, like it's his stream now.
Yeah, it's his stream now. What are we going to do? Fight him?
I'd play in The Rock's world.
Yeah.
Just not against the Rock in any capacity, unless he's a villain, in which case, well, maybe swing that
Then
one.
we're all villains. Awesome.
We're on The Rock's team now. First up is Tyrone. There is a slight shimmer above this body, and then like a wrenching as the trident is driven in a little bit deeper, and then it's clearly let go of.
If I still see the spot where the shimmer is, I'm going to move up to it, and I am going to try to trip whoever it is. So,
That's a bold move.
Yes, it is.
Roll with disadvantage.
Thanks to Power Slam, I roll with advantage, so it digs out.
Hey.
And so it is my athletics versus their athletics or acrobatics. Whatever you want. Let's keep them. Not bad, but not the greatest. 17.
Whiff. There's nothing in that space. From Vinny Chan, we're all just NPCs in the Rock's world.
Accurate.
That.
Yep.
All right, you got a little bit more movement if you want to check around and look, swing your fists.
Yeah, I think that was my action. Yeah, I'm gonna just look around and be like, "What's going on?" Just trying to
Nothing.
keep us around.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
immediately clear. You'll have to, like, if you want to be sure of where this thing is, you'll need to, of course, take an action to search.
Spray it
Katana.
with ketchup. Just ketchup everywhere.
Ooh, that's an interesting action. There's definitely ketchup. This is a diner. Like, there's big jugs of ketchup. But that is Tyrone's turn, which means it is now
Yeah.
Skylar's turn.
Alien food fight, anyone?
That'd be fun. Oh, can I make a perception check to see if I could?
It will be your action, but you'll be able to identify what square it's in for the other characters.
Yes, that is what I will do.
And so this is just a
Sorry, I was
straight.
trying to roll off the edge of my.
This is a straight roll for you, and then I will roll stealth with advantage.
Okay, well, this is going to go very poorly for me because that was a 14.
I mean, my dice apparently think that they're playing Achtung Cthulhu,
Uh-oh.
and if I had been, I would have gotten a critical success. So I rolled a 1 and a 7, which means I got a 13, which is just enough for you to notice a slight ghost of a shimmer in this square.
All right. I will kind of like whisper over at Owen and kind of direct him to right in front of the other hanging dude.
All right. Then if you're all done,
And
it's Owen's turn.
My movement. I'm
Oh, yeah.
gonna go over this way.
Cool. Do you want to move carefully through that and take no test? Like, just move half your speed?
I will take a test. I might as well.
All right. Make an acrobatics
Go
check for
be
me.
fun. That is a 13 plus 6.
Oh, yeah.
19.
How do you get through there?
I will just like do a full-on dive and roll behind the butcher block there.
Where are all these ninjas coming from?
I do like how we were sitting in a diner and then just like some noise happened. It's like gunfire is alarming, but everyone went, we have to dive over stuff. Walking around is no longer the way to get around a normal place in public.
Well, this is an
You're
action movie.
heroes. Yeah.
When there's action to be had,
It's true.
there's
Like-
action.
If this was like a Tarantino action movie, each one of you would have gotten like a really cool 2-minute set piece where you were like doing something before it cuts to you in the diner, and then it would move to somebody else and like show them look at the camera, then it would go do their 2-minute set piece. Like, we're just past that point.
Yep.
It's true.
All right. Owen, then. If Lexi, if you're all done moving
Yes.
where you want to be. Cool. Owen, you know the appropriate square.
Well, I'm gonna step up and take a big old swing.
All right, attacking with disadvantage because you can't see it.
Oh, I will not be
Swing.
attacking with disadvantage, sir. Signature weapon allows me to remove one source of disadvantage.
Ooh.
Hard to dodge a hammer.
It is hard to dodge a hammer. I will power attack. And hope for a natural 20, because this will be disgusting. Nope. But does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Beautiful news. Some of the greatest news I've ever heard.
I just
So
had an
rare
issue
that I
with-
roll d12s that I had none available.
I assume there's a Syrinscape I'm not listening to.
There is. You can grab it in the WhatsApp.
I just thought I'd dance with you.
Thank you. You were right on time.
Everyone else was doing it, so we had to try it.
38 points of damage.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
My
What?
penetration value is 3.
Mm-mm.
Not enough to bring it down to a 0, which is when the only time where your
Right.
PV applies.
My penetration value?
Your penetration value.
Perfect. Let me know when my penetration value, which
Yeah?
is increased, it comes into play.
Well, guess what, though? This is a really moist diner.
It's true.
How does
You
that
can
apply?
You can play the gross word game, my
Oh,
friend.
I see what you mean.
All right. You swing your hammer and you connect with something big and heavy and armored, and it roars at you. And there's like a moment where it flickers into view, and you see a blue mask with light blue eyes on it, an animal skull like placed on top like a helmet, and various sort of like mesh armor down its very incredibly buff body.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
That is on to Ever's turn.
Ever. They also want to go through the window.
Who wouldn't?
Do an acrobatics
Who wouldn't?
check.
I feel like an idiot for using a door once.
I know, yeesh.
What a
Why would
loser.
you do such a thing?
So how do I do?
How
I
do you
have
do?
dex, but my dex has a dot. Oh, that's for the save. And then my acrobatics has no dots.
Then, oh yeah, we didn't fill in any of your numbers. So it's just no dots, just your dex mod. So d20 plus 3.
Okey-dokes. Okey-dokes. Not like the best. Not bad. 17.
17.
Not in the 20s. But I want them to do it as if, like, we had Tyrone who, like, leapt through, and Skylar, you rolled through, right? I want Ever to do it like really cool people do in movies when they slide across a car, but it looks like they never stopped, like, just their casual movement. I just want them to, like, just glide through on their, like, hip and then just keep on walking.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, very
Like a
cool.
car slide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very cool.
And I wanted to know, is the chef still there, or did they get into a thing?
They've gotten into the pantry and closed the door.
Oh, good. Well, because I was gonna tell them they should leave, but if they're in the pantry, then they're safe, and that's good. I can move 30 feet, so with a dash, could I move here?
Absolutely.
And I'm going to draw my rapier out of my cane and prepare to stop an invisible force from leaving.
Okay.
No, that was so weird.
And also BRB. Okay, then we are going to go to the enemy's turn.
We could wait. We could do other stuff. We could maybe like look at some cards or something.
Uh-huh.
Good luck, Patrick.
Can I X card this? What it's about to happen?
The details, yes, but not the effect.
No, are you sure?
I would like to X card the damage.
Discard the damage.
Good luck with that.
Then I won't
Yeah.
describe it. You are just dead.
I know what we're gonna do. There's like a noticeable depression in the floor as this thing like crouches down and leaps directly over Owen.
That's cool.
It's going to make an athletics test. Yeah, 21. And it's going to move out of your threatened area, so you can attack it if you choose.
That is delightful news.
With disadvantage.
Let's go.
Are you sure?
Roan. Or is it Owen? Who's attacking?
Owen is getting an attack of opportunity, yeah.
Let's go, Owen.
So I can't power attack on this, I'm guessing, because it says during your turn.
Yeah, correct.
Perfect. 16?
16's a hit.
Then it's only 1d12 plus. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe. Yeah, no, that's just one steering you. So it's just 1d. For a total of 14 points of damage.
Okay. All right. And then there is a loud whipping sound as a huge net seems to appear out of nowhere.
Hey, Merrick.
Yeah?
These tactics seem oddly familiar.
Patrick, you want to just keep walking in a straight line for me?
I don't want to keep. I'm going to duck, dodge, and weave, buddy.
Well, we're going to have a net come shooting at you.
Freaking nets.
That's a
Pull my
17 to
knife out.
hit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And this net wraps around Owen, slamming him to the ground. You are now restrained.
Cool.
The rest of you see the door slam open.
Oh no, I set the wrong door. And I thought I should back you up, but I was like, nothing's getting past Owen. It'll be fine.
Lots of stuff gets past Owen when it's an invisible predator.
Owen slammed it with a hammer, so.
What?
Ooh, you know what though? It's past half hit points, so I'm gonna say that you've damaged its cloaking.
Yes.
And
Nice.
Take that, nerd.
it
Wait, I don't want to see it. Never
appears-
mind.
And we'll do this so everybody can see it. Or am I? Did that work? It didn't work.
It did not.
Oh,
I see it.
I can see it.
That way. That's what I want
Oh,
to do.
wow.
So that it pops up for everybody.
Oh, I see.
Nice.
I love it.
Oh,
I mean, it's cool, but I don't love it.
Look at even it's like its skull pauldrons are different skulls.
I
It
believe
kills
they're.
lots
sure.
of different things. That's great.
I think they're skuldrons.
Skuldrons. Ooh. Patrick, you can have inspiration.
Hey.
Sick. Me argue.
All right. Then it's up to the top of the initiative order for Tyrone.
Okay, apparently I'm gonna have to go diving through again. So let me just roll this so I can move. Man! Okay, it's a nat 20. Yay. Like, God, I wish that could have been. But it does bring me right beside him. And now I'm going to trip him. So yes, I just sort of like grabbing the sort of jump through, you grab the top and you just like go through their feet through, just charge it, and then I'm going to tackle him. It's a trip. So it's a pose check.
Okay.
Tyrone, you fast though.
Opposed by their acrobatics or athletics?
Yes, whatever one you want to use.
Cool.
I got a 21.
I got a nat 1.
Oof.
So that's an 8.
This
So-
predator's having a very bad day.
As you fly through the delivery counter once more, this creature has like come through the door and it's turned around, looked at the door, and then it turns to look at you as you come through. How do you trip it?
Runs up and just clotheslines him down to the ground. Because I have the power slam feat, I actually get to do my unarmed damage to him at the same time.
Ooh, boof!
Only 4 damage, but
4
yes,
damage.
he just it's enough to connect and slam him down to the ground. Down to the ground. I don't know. It's,
I actually did make a slight mistake, so we're just gonna move you both a little bit further because guess what? Predators are fast.
Say
Shocking.
what?
The predator actually got that far before it was tripped, and like everybody can hear the weight of this creature slam into the ground. It is a heavy beast. All right, you all done?
Yep.
Skylar's turn.
I'm gonna. Or. What are the rules for prone? Do I have to. On ranged attacks?
I
It'd
assume
be
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Of course.
Skylar's like, just let me shoot it.
Gosh darn it. I'll just slide through again and I'm gonna stab it.
All right.
That's a 18 to slide through.
Oh yeah, easily.
And since prone, you get advantage. Melee damage.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm gonna pull out a boot dagger. Give it a good stab.
Ooh.
Oh gosh, it still didn't go very well. That's a 15 hit.
They obviously should have made the defense on this a little bit higher. Yes, a 15 hits.
Perfect. And I forgot a D4 somewhere.
You can borrow this one.
I just rolled it on there. So 6 damage plus 6.
Okay. Woof.
12 damage. And it is EV2 if that matters.
So the PV comes into play when you drop a creature to 0.
Which is happening right now.
No.
Are you sure?
Yep. All right. Are you all done?
Yeah.
Yes, that is it.
Then it is Owen's turn. You're on the ground, wrapped up in a net that is squeezing you so hard.
Cool. Can I Hulk flex out of this?
Yeah, you can make a strength check. Absolutely.
Cool.
It's made from razor wire.
I stretch and it just cuts more. Would this be athletics or
This is a straight strength check.
just straight strength? No save, nothing, just straight strength?
Much like the rock, you're just going to need to flex.
Can I rip my cast off my arm?
Exactly.
Would, Merrick, you say
Yep.
that this would apply to my crush talent? You have advantage on any strength check you make to break an object.
Yeah, that would absolutely apply.
Owen. Rolling like a demon tonight. It's great. 21.
That's not enough.
Oh!
It's a really tough net.
I mean, yeah, apparently. Then I die.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong part of it. So it's a DC 15 to break out, so you do.
Okay.
Or
Yay!
you can cut your way out of it by dealing 25 points of slashing damage. That's what I was looking at. And then I was like,
Gotcha.
a 25 DC is way too high. Yeah, it was. It was a 15. So you break yourself out of the net. Perfect. Well done.
Well, I was gonna come help you, but guess not.
And then I will, I suppose, half my movement stand up.
Mm-hmm.
That check out.
Yep.
And then I will move over to the door. And then, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, as a bonus action, I can move up to my speed if I move towards an opponent.
Wow.
As I rampage. Roar! Nobody
All
put
right.
baby in a corner.
Then it is Ever's turn.
They can't get their end attack this turn.
I think with some cleverly applied parkour.
No, because I only moved 30 feet. And it's a straight 30 feet.
Oh, yeah.
But I couldn't go straight. I'd have to do this and swoosh it through.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be no help.
But I mean-
Anyone else?
Like you said,
No.
you did block that door. It didn't go out that door.
I'm helping nobody. I'm gonna come knock on this door. Hey, chef, run out the back. It's safe right now.
Make a persuasion check.
I have that. Something.
Charming
Charm
hero.
You know what I did for this character? I built them to talk, but not to aliens. So not helpful. So that would be a charm. Charm, yeah.
Charm? Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Charm. But I have this thing called charm.
That's probably a special
Oh,
ability
It's
of
a
yours.
special ability that allows you to add a d6. It's what gives you your influence dice,
Yes. But it has to be a charisma check.
which this is.
And
Persuasion is a
this
charisma check, yeah.
And when dot means
That you add your proficiency modifier of 2.
cool beans. I am definitely. Oh, but before I didn't roll well. But before I do the thing, I can do the thing, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Before we find out if you succeeded or failed, you may roll one of your d6 influence dice, spending that to add it to your result.
Right, and that I only have 3 of those. Okay, that takes it from a 10 to a 14.
Okay.
Probably not. Nope. 10 to or 11 to a 15. This is a 6, not a 5.
Okay. Different numbers. All right. Then you hear okay, it's clear.
If you go through the back, if you go through the front, you'll definitely be bloodily murdered. So
Oh god.
put some lead on.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
I have enough movement. I'll walk back over here and take a peek.
Okay.
Hello, how's it going?
As you arrive there, you see this creature like stand up and roar and swing its hands out, revealing 2 long claws on each fist, and it just starts slashing into people.
Oh, it's
Okay.
so good where I am.
Why did I want to get up close to it again?
Why did I want to be there?
So first attack is going to be on Owen.
Oh, it provokes an attack of opportunity from me because I have opportunist. Hold on. I'm going to trip it because I can summon.
Sentinel, the class.
Okay.
Oh,
I got a
Sentinel.
24.
That's a hit. Is it an interrupt or is it a reaction?
It is a reaction.
Okay, so I do get my attack against Owen first.
Okay.
So, dirty 20 to hit Owen.
Oh yeah. Did the net do damage at all?
No, it didn't. It just restrained you.
Did not. Perfect.
Gotta find me a D10.
Gotta find you a D10.
13 points of slashing damage to Owen.
It's too many more than I'd like.
This does get to contest because it's a trip attack, right? So it gets to roll athletics or acrobatics too.
Okie
I got a
dokie.
24. So
Ooh, God.
yeah.
No, I only got a 19.
Okay, cool. It's tripped. As it slashes Owen, hand reaches out, grabs it by the face, and slams it down into the ground.
It hits the ground. And then it rolls over and leaps up towards Tyrone, slamming its second attack with its multi-attack into you.
Its
using
speed
a
actually drops to 0. Big opportunist.
Oh.
And I do 2 points of
Sentinel.
damage to it.
Oh, it can't get up. Okay, so it's going to attack with disadvantage. Frickin' Sentinel. It's the worst design thing in the world. I hate it so much.
It's so good as a player, though.
No, it's so good.
It's so great.
DC Sanders starts. My man Tim was waiting for that moment like a kid on Xmas morning.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I was waiting for it to just make a mistake.
Okay, so attacking with disadvantage now against Tyrone, slashing at your legs.
Yep. It's probably going to hit. I don't care.
14.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
It does hit. 14 is my defense.
Okay, then 12 damage. Slashing.
Only 10 because I'm tough as nails.
Because you're tough as nails. And then it uses its bonus action to attack a third time.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
We'll go against Tyrone again. Disadvantage.
Yeah. I am the jerk in this situation.
That time it's a 16.
Yep.
I'm rolling great on damage. 12.
Another 10. Reduction by 2. Because
Yep.
again, tough as nails.
Okay. Here you go.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, and the chef like slams the door open and runs through the back door. They're gone.
Okay.
Another one's out there.
Oh
This
god.
time while it's still on the ground, I'm going to use a shove on it. And let's see.
He was like,
So
what?
Shove it on the ground?
I'm going to basically boot him 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
Oh.
I got an 18 on the athletics.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to use my payback to bump it up to a 20.
Yeah, you get the +2 because I dealt damage to you.
Yes, you did.
I thought you were saying you were shoveling it, like with a shovel, and I was like, you're the shoveler. Okay.
I have a gift.
Honey,
I
you
shovel
better than any man I've ever known. But that does not make you a superhero.
Okay, Everyday Heroes Mystery Man.
Just
Evil Genius Games. Please get that license.
I just got lightheaded.
But yeah, it
I'm
gets
the
me.
blue
It gets
Rasha.
It gets me an opposed athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm sorry, yes. 24.
What game are we
Oh.
in?
I do not get to land that hit. Oh no.
Rolling Rock Run says, "How is everyone?" I mean, for a
A
moment,
rolling rock runs. Are you the rock?
that's what I was. That's what I was going to say. For a moment, I'm like, "Are you the
No.
Rock? Did we summon you?"
Did we summon?
That would be amazing, but unfortunately, I know who they are, and they are not the Rock.
Okay. Well, welcome, Rolling Rock Runs. We're sorry that you're not Dwayne the Rock Johnson, but we're still happy you're here.
I think you're pretty great, whoever you are. You don't have to
I
say you're
think
not as
they're
good
pretty
because you're not the
great.
Rock.
We have some raptors
They're-
in this. Jurassic
super awesome.
Park.
Oh, that'd be so scary.
Jurassic Park would be a great Everyday Heroes.
Yeah, it would.
Except you're running.
You guys
from
have
the T-Rex.
seen Jurassic Park, right?
Yeah, and I get to be
Yeah,
the
see?
GM.
Yeah, you get to be dinosaurs.
See, we have another person vouching that Rolling Rock is as cool as the Rock. So
Noijaku,
No,
yeah.
no, whoa,
Yeah.
hey. I didn't say, I would never claim that. I'm sure they're a great person. They are not as cool as The Rock.
I am saying they're as cool as the Rock. I think
wow.
they're cooler than the Rock, but this is a whole, like, they're one of my best friends. So
All right, Tim.
Okay,
Tyrone has shoved. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. I am okay with what I've done so far.
All right, then it is Skylar's turn.
Let's go, Skylar. Let's
Stab.
go.
Still on the
She
ground.
wants to shoot, though. Just shoot it. Pointless.
Actually, you might not get disadvantage if you point blank shoot the alien. If you're right beside it?
I mean, I have the feat that negates disadvantage from shooting right beside it. But
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, there you are.
Still not a
But you're
melee
also
attack, so
still
you wouldn't
prone.
get advantage yet.
yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say
Jen?
the alien just has really strong gun kata.
Yeah. Sorry, so were you saying that I could shoot without disadvantage?
Yeah, you said you have the point blank feat, so you
Yeah.
can shoot without disadvantage. But if you melee
Okay.
attack, you'll attack with advantage.
Yeah, I might do more damage this way, so I'm gonna shoot.
All right.
And burst fire, so I use 3 bullets.
I mean, this alien just murdered 2 people, so we shouldn't feel too bad about it. But y'all are just like gang curb stomping it.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
the scene is it just ran out of the kitchen like I don't like what just happened. We all caught up to it and it's just like on the ground like this planet sucks. I've been here for 20 minutes.
Beating it into the ground now. Speaking of, does a 17 hit? I'm pretty sure.
A 17 hits, yes, absolutely.
All right, so that does 15 plus 11, 26 damage.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was more than you did
Wow.
last time.
Yeah, that's because burst fire means I get 2d8.
So you have like a Raffica.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, this time, this is where the penetration value of your weapon comes into play. You have dropped it to 0. What is the penetration value of your weapon?
Is it 2 for this gun as well?
So, if that is greater than or equal to their armor, it's greater than or equal to their armor. They don't get an armor save,
Well, it sucks to be that.
so they die. How do you want to do this?
Well, after all of that, I'm just like, well, I need to make sure this thing stays down. And I just execution style bullet through the brain.
All right.
Oh, we're covered in green blood now.
You fire
Acid blood.
like
Wrong
directly
alien.
directly into its head, and it like it's so it got clotheslined, and then it tried to get up and attack, but then Tim, you knocked it back down onto its stomach. It's slashed and then gets fired at, and its head just like poof. We don't even get the laugh. But you all hear beep, beep, beep,
Oh, shit.
beep.
Running!
From where, though? From where? Where's the beeps?
It's coming from its wrist. And if you look down, you can see a red glow lighting up the ground, slowly getting dimmer as little ticks disappear. No. Oh, don't you run.
Oh. Okay.
You act in initiative order, everybody.
Yeah, so I still have 30 feet of movement, so
Yep.
I'm going to try and acrobatics my way out this way.
Sounds good.
That is a 13 to go over there.
13's not enough. You're going to get
Oh, no.
stopped right there.
I get stuck.
Okay. Owen's turn.
Do I try and smash it? Is that bad? Would that be worse? Owen's pretty. He's not that intelligent. If it's making pee-pee noises, he's gonna hit it with a hammer.
I thought I was gonna live, but never mind.
Owen brings a limited set of tools to every scenario, and it's a sledgehammer.
This is the wagon all over again.
You did hear the description earlier that there was a duffel bag, and there was one thing in the duffel
Yeah,
bag.
it was a
right?
single sledgehammer. Yeah, I'm gonna try and break it. I'm gonna try and smash it.
All right.
I don't know that it's. I've never seen the movie Predator. I don't know that it's a bomb.
Absolutely. Go ahead and
Smash,
what's your
smashy.
smashy rolls? What are the rules there?
For
I've
what?
seen
Oh, for
I've seen
breaking
that
stuff?
breaking stuff are rules. Yeah.
Well, that's crush. I have advantage on a strength check to break an object,
Okay.
This is an object.
and then I can use smash, which is what I have been doing. Normally, it would break my weapon, but because it is a signature weapon, it does not break.
You've crush and smash.
And hurl. And
I like
rampage.
I like you.
Don't worry, at level 5, I get bits and pieces.
Okay. So
Sounds fantastic.
Crush is going to be under Strong Heroes. I just want to
yes.
go read it.
Page 55, specifically.
Well, thank you.
55.
55.
55.
Crush. You have advantage on any strength check you make to break an object. In addition, your melee attacks have +1 PV.
That is penetration value. I penetrate extra deep. We've been friends since grade 6. We've known each other since grade 6. We were not friends.
Friends is a strong word.
Yeah, friends is not an accurate word.
We've known each other. Acquainted.
Put up with each other.
You see this garbage bin outside, Jen? That might have some recycling in it.
Okay, so I'm in miscellaneous rules now. And I mean, oh, here it is, breaking stuff.
Break stuff.
There comes a time
Take names.
in nearly every hero's life when they just need to break something. Whether blowing stuff up with explosives, kicking open a door, or smashing through a security gate in an SUV, sometimes it feels good to solve a problem using brute force. Yeah.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
Sledgehammer?
No,
Is it-
with
oh, wow.
just like a calm afternoon of chit chat.
It's a very different movie.
But when a predator shows up, it's sledgehammer time.
I mean, you know how you solve a problem like Maria. You find her some dick, which is what they did.
Some dip?
No dick.
Dick.
I mean, that didn't solve any problems. That caused
Got her out of
so
the
many
Abbey.
more problems. Oh,
Got
we're
her
talking
out of
about
the
the wrong Maria.
What are we talking
I
about?
was
here?
hearing the music and I was going West Side Story, not
No,
Sound of
it's
Music.
Sound of Music.
Yeah, that solved problems. That solved problems.
I've never seen either of those
Oh
things.
yeah, no, the dick for West Side Story made things so much worse.
So much worse.
Oh, it's a real dick pendulum for Maria's.
Can we get
All
a
right.
book of quotes going and that's one of them? It's a real dick pendulum for Marias.
Apologies to all of the Marias in our audience. I mean, unless that
Everyone
works
who's
for
a
you.
Maria knows it's a real dick pendulum. You've all been there.
Follow the dick pendulum, Maria.
I mean,
we
it's
just
really a
keep
dick
hearing
pendulum
about-
for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's be real.
All right,
Let's be real.
Life's a dick pendulum.
Patrick, what is the
Life is just a dick
PV of your hammer?
3.
Okay. So, if the armor value of an object is greater than the penetration value of the attack, the object is unharmed. If the armor value of an object is less than the penetration value of an attack, the object is destroyed. If they are the same, it takes 10 minutes. Arbitrarily, before hearing your number, I looked at the material armor values and went, it's metal, but it's alien metal, so it's going to be better than regular metal, and it ended up at a 3, which means it'll take you 10 minutes.
Oh no!
I like picturing that as like a Dragon Ball Z thing where you've hit it and you're just screaming, trying to crush it, and we're all just standing there like, what the hell? And it cuts back to you.
So you swing your hammer with all your might, and it dings off of it, leaving just a teeny dent. And you see it go, "Ner, ner, ner." There are tick
Well-
marks on it, and they're getting fewer.
Here.
I
I rolled pretty high. I think Owen has an understanding that that's not great. And Owen runs away.
Makes me miss the Calgary Expo though.
Oh yeah, they
They
played
started
that.
all the panels.
Yeah, that was super fun. They went through like a whole bunch of different timers from different things. Like they had the 24 clock, they had the Predator. It was great.
That's great.
All right, Patrick, you gonna take a movement action?
Yes.
Is Tyrone gonna use his Sentinel feat?
No, I think.
Thank you.
If I'm gonna die, you're coming with me.
Let's see. I'm going to attempt to run this way and jump this counter to head straight out the front door.
All right, make an acrobatics. Parkour.
I yell parkour while I do it.
Okay, Harry's breath's done.
You don't need to say it, Harry.
False.
Oh,
What did
but he does.
acrobatics? You said
But he does. Acrobatics, yes, please.
21.
Oh yeah, easily enough to clear it. And you got over 20, so you don't kick over any other plates.
My worry right now. How many plates I've got? Oh, I smashed your plate. I'm so sorry. There's an alien dead back there.
5, 10, 15. So you've moved 15 so far.
Okay, so then I will, I suppose, just move my additional 15, which would be right there, I believe,
Sounds good.
and just get to the door. That way, if the explosion catches me, maybe I just fly out.
All right, Ever's turn. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Hey, I go 60.
Yeah. 60 feet. Perfect.
Bye. Peace out.
All right. Then it is the creature's turn. It's dead. Tyrone's turn.
Seeing that Skylar is not able to get through it, Tyrone is just gonna grab Skylar and then haul Skylar on one shoulder and run.
All right. You move at half speed.
Best friends now.
Okay, but
It's Groot holding Rocket
Oh.
as the as the collectors explodes.
so 10. So I have to go just
Ooh.
roll over the counter.
And disadvantage because you're carrying somebody.
Just crash her into the counter.
Her pie. No.
Oh no, this is gonna be better.
I still actually managed to get a 10.
Oh, I set it at a 12, Tim. It's hopping a counter. It's not too hard, but it's hard.
I'll throw Skylar over then. You just be like, go in there and be like, ah, heck with it. Grab toss.
All right, so we'll say that Skylar lands in the square in front of you.
Tyler, grab your pie as you go over.
I kicked that across the
but
room.
I was gonna say someone, not naming name, but he called himself out.
We
was
we
proud
missed,
of it.
We missed a couple of
Was
chats.
my action picking up Skylar, or was that a bonus action? That mattered.
That does matter.
That
I would.
matters.
I'd say that that's the action.
Okay.
Well,
It's actually to pick somebody up.
yeah, yeah. You
Have you
gotta.
ever tried to pick up a toddler?
Yep.
DC Sanders Arts, which is now what I'm assuming. What the hell are you? and all the plates are broken as
Right.
Tyrone slams into it. Okay, and then so that was your action, and then your movement stops there. And then it is Skylar's turn.
I have no strength, so I am not gonna be able to help you.
Shoots Tyrone in the ankle. I'm out of here.
Better this way.
Why?
What?
I didn't pretend your misery. I just made you so much slower.
Now it just sucks, and then you're gonna die.
Yeah, I just run out the door.
Ooh. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I'm sorry. But I know that It's one of those triage things. I know that if I stayed there to try and help him, I'm probably going to get exploded too.
All right.
Cold logic.
Oh, so weird.
I don't
thing
want to touch your sacrifice.
What's up, Tim?
I just realized. Let me double check one of my profession ability. That
Do you
might
have?
actually.
There you go. Do you have a way to get another action?
It's teleport.
No.
It's Bamf.
Okay. So hilarity. One of the special features of athletics is choose one real-world sport. I chose football. You can advance with strength, dexterity, and constitution checks when performing an action performed as part of that sport. So,
Okay.
could it be argued that rather than hopping it, I basically just pushed right through it instead? Because that would change my role.
But
Tackle the
pushing
bar.
this is a solid built into the building bar, but I think that is absolutely applicable. Fireman carrying somebody and leaping over something, that's something that a football player would have the muscle memory for. Let's rewind time, and you can re-roll it with a single roll instead of disadvantage.
Okay.
Now, I don't know much about the
DC
sport
12.
of football, but I don't think they carry humans.
I bet you they carry sandbags and run at things all the time. Strength training.
I rolled a natural 7 plus 5 is 12. Just skated through.
The DC becomes 13.
Oh, the CC was 13 because we rewound time. The time police have shown up and they moved the ice cream underneath your foot so you slipped just a little bit.
Sorry.
Blendin Blandin puts on his glasses,
So
fades
1,
into the
2,
background. That's
3.
enough, yeah.
Yep, and then 1.
And remember that
2,
you are
3.
moving at half speed.
Yeah,
So
which is why I would. Oh right.
because
So
you
I
took
would
your
still be-
action. Let's get you to the
would be-
door. Let's get you to the door.
Yeah, the here.
To the door is fine.
And then would have ran after that.
And then it's Skylar's turn. Yeah.
Yes.
And then,
Sorry.
now I can.
I just need to throw in, sorry. The first new articles, 6 ways to use sandbags in your football strengthening and conditioning, and top 5 sandbags exercises for football training.
Okay, now
There you
let's
go.
look up the article where it says that humans are sandbags.
I don't know how much is does Skylar weigh? Like a sandbag? 2 sandbags?
Ask that.
How much does the sandbag weigh?
Ask that. About tree
Can't
fitting.
ask a lady how much.
You can ask a lady how
Rude.
many sandbags she is.
I'm not asking. I'm determining based
I
on the
have
physics
two,
because I am
okay?
the world.
2 sandbags.
I have 2 sandbags, all right.
2
Whoa.
sandbags.
I hope they don't weigh that as much as sandbags. You're going to be at a huge disadvantage for
That would
escaping.
be, yeah, that'd be unfortunate.
Falling down.
You failed
Alright.
all dexterity rolls.
So, at the end of Lexi's turn, as the person who ended the alien hunter, wah.
Good job, Lexi.
Doot, doot, doot. And let's measure. Whoa. Doot, 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 doot. Burp, burp. Yeah, within 40 feet. So, Tyrone and Owen, but not Skylar or Ever.
Lexi, high five.
Ooh, you get dexterity saving throws.
Oh, you're both dexty,
And
right?
while you find those, I'm going to find all of my d6s.
Right, you're just strong.
Strong boy.
God, I hope a 17 is enough.
Ooh, that's pretty good. You get half dead.
It's good enough to get half dead.
I mean, technically,
Uh-oh.
whatever damage I take after Miracle rolls and it's halved, I also get to select my toughest nails from, which might mean the difference between life and death. Who knows?
Nat 20 for you, Patrick.
Oh, did you?
I
thought
did.
you rolled bad. I thought
No,
it
it was
you
great.
dead.
All right. Well,
Happiest symbol.
that means you both take half damage of my 10d6.
Oh,
Okay, no 6s.
That's good.
It's good news for you both.
33 damage. So halved is 16, 17.
Yep.
Round it up. So 17 damage.
I'm only at -5. No, I'm at -3 because I reduced it.
Because you reduced it by 2. Patrick,
Yes, armor.
where are you at?
7 hit points, my guy.
And so the entire diner explodes, firing these two characters out through the door and into the parking lot.
Tyrone being a human shield for Owen.
Yeah. Just feel this warm embrace.
Aww. I ship it.
Yeah, okay. Where's
Was it
dying and
necessary for me to help pick up Scott? Who knows? But I'm gonna pretend it was.
But that's
I
what
appreciate the
Tyrone
extra
would do.
distance. So
Right?
Yeah.
I do
if it
love
makes
that.
you feel any better, Skylar calls 911 on the payphone before she slinks away into the darkness.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way she's hanging around. She's like
No. She gone.
changing disguises.
Right?
let's go check out the yeah. Let's go check
Well,
out
this
the
extremely hot day. It just got way hotter.
And now the real question is, the two that don't get exploded, do you look at the explosions?
Of course not.
I'm a cool guy.
Yeah. Okay, when a hero takes damage that reduces them to 0 hit points, they immediately either die or fall unconscious. If the damage dealt to the hero in excess of the amount needed to reduce them to 0 hit points is greater than their hit point maximum, they die immediately, so no. Otherwise, they immediately become
Yay.
unconscious and fall prone. Same rules from 5e so far. NPCs controlled by the GM die immediately at 0. Anytime a hero starts their turn with 0. Death saving throw. Taking damage at 0 hit points. Stabilizing. Okay, yeah, it's standard rules. So, yeah. So you can go ahead and make a death saving throw, and then somebody could make a first aid action.
Well, technically, Owen goes before I do in the initiative order, so maybe he can stabilize before I make it to the saving throw.
Oh, sounds good. Yeah, Owen, you wanna go ahead and make a first aid
Well,
test?
you know what's super crazy is that my background, I think it was my background, allows me to use wisdom survival in place of natural or medicine or whatever it is
All right.
Really?
to apply first aid.
Oh, nice.
I really thought you were just gonna say, I'm gonna hit him with my sledgehammer.
And I just crush his head.
No, I have natural medicine. It's the subsistence special feature.
That's cool.
I know. I keep a small pouch of herbs and whatnot and
Oh, and you have
poultices.
something else in your bag of trick?
No, that's just in a pocket. My duffel bag, which is now exploded, literally contained 1 sledgehammer.
All right. Go ahead and roll your wisdom survival.
And what do I need to get?
I think it's
You
just a
have to
DC
carry-
10 still.
Ooh, beautiful.
Now you have to carry
Yeah,
your sledge
19
around.
plus 3, 22.
Yeah, stabilize.
All right.
I just imagine him just walking down the street with it like over his shoulder. Just
At some point, I disguise myself as like an old person, and I pretend it's like a cane, but it looks nothing like that.
I just
Also,
like
my
to-
shirt's like ripped and like all burned and stuff, covered in green blood.
Clearly not an old body, but you just walk over to the duffel bag store.
Yeah. I did
Look.
purchase a duffel bag.
The building's on fire.
Oh no.
And it wasn't your fault. Well,
Yeah, I was like, that felt like an attack. It-
I mean, I was quoting Dresden Files again. So, Owen is giving Tyrone first aid. Skylar is calling 911 on a payphone. What is Ever doing?
Calling my assistant.
What do you ask your assistant to do?
Let them know that we're not going to go through on the deal for the diner. And to send a car around.
All right. So as a beautiful luxury, yeah.
And then I'll kind of just like walk around and mosey and kind of check out. And if I see them over there, I'll start heading over there to see if they need help.
Okay. As a beautiful luxury car is pulling up and all of this is happening, a helicopter is descending from the sky. It's full of feds, led by Gary Busey.
Oh, God. Where's my sledgehammer?
And that's it. That's Everyday Heroes for tonight, everybody.
That was a ton of fun.
Excellent.
I mean,
I was not expecting a predator.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not even a little
like
bit.
it
Thought
was-
gangs.
I flipped through the baddies and I was like, you know what? Predator.
What a shock.
Correction, Alien Hunter, because Predator might be trademarked.
Yes, Alien Hunter, Predator, trademarked under other things.
Oh,
So-
no relation.
That star gets one shop, or that shop gets one star in Yelp. So says DC Sander Arts.
Nice. Well, what did everybody think of Everyday Heroes?
Love it.
Great.
What
Yeah, I really like, because I'm just really familiar with 5e, and although I know other systems, I do find it like just the one that I find the most home basey and easy. That I find a lot of modern stuff it's always trying to like redo the systems. So this was really nice because it was easy to play, it's easy to understand, easy to create the character. And so I just got to focus on the playing, which was great.
Yeah,
I was saying in our chat before, I really enjoyed the building of the character. The feat system was really cool and like as you get higher in levels, it becomes, I think, even cooler because like the level of customization that you get to in higher levels, you can really specialize your character into like a very niche thing rather than, like, I don't know, with a lot of the, like just with D&D, base D&D, everything is quite homogenous.
Yeah.
Even if you have a very different character, a lot of the builds are very much the same. Whereas in this, it looks like you can get into some pretty nitty gritty different stuff with the combinations of feats that you get.
Oh. Tim, Patrick, any thoughts to share?
I already said my thoughts, Merrick. We did a whole review of the
We
game.
talked about it for an hour and a half.
No, I love it. That's what made me want to play it.
I'm biased against 5e. I have very strong opinions against 5e. This, however, falls into the not bad. As trying to do the whole like a spiritual successor for D20 Martin goes, it's actually pretty good. I like that. The crunch down levels and stuff like that, and the theme that it tries to work around and fitting within that, it does well too. So it's it's on like a star rating, it's like a 3.5, which is actually pretty good for any 5e system.
Yeah, Tim giving it a 3.5. Here, I'm going to switch us over to the other visual.
Basically like a 10 from other people.
So, yeah, Jen, go ahead. No, I thought you had your hand up like you want to say.
No, I was just looking at dice.
Yeah, I mean, ooh, look at all them dice. I think that they did something really, really smart. I noticed that it doesn't have any superhero movies or anything like that, and it would be a little bit of a stretch, but because they went action movies, it fits really, really well.
Yeah, they understand the tone they're going for, and they committed to that well.
Yeah, and it just jives. I think it's great.
Yep.
So, thank you everybody for coming out and watching live. Thank you folks watching later on YouTube. We're live on twitch.tv/Massive Damage Adventures. Every Monday, second Monday's doing Hellbreakers, off Mondays doing usually Cozy Forging, sometimes other stuff. If this seemed cool to you, Everyday Heroes, you can use the QR code right there to go and buy your own copies and support our stream, or you can go to their Kickstarter, which is live for the next 12 hours, so only until 9-ish a.m. tomorrow Mountain Time before it's over. But you can pick up the PDF of Everyday Heroes for only $10 on that Kickstarter right now. And there's, it's not a lot. And so there's lots of like cool stuff that you can get going in there and checking it out. And there's so many cool adventures coming for Everyday Heroes. Looking forward to playing more of it. Jen, Lexi, Tim, Patrick, thank you so much for playing this game.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Good night.
Yeah, and it's 9:30, so we did great. Thank you everybody for coming. Follow on socials, check out the various things, and good night.
We'll see you in hell.
Well,
Night.